You literally just called yourself. Listen to me. You literally just called yourself to jail.
Stop resisting. Get off. I'm not resisting. Off.
Let's go. Come on.
Hold on, let me lock these.
On October 15th, 2022, deputies serve a warrant on a man whose ex-girlfriend reported his car stolen. They spot him and the vehicle at a residence. He refuses to exit. After tense negotiation, he appears at the door. What happens next escalates rapidly with resistance from both him and his new girlfriend. This case examines warrant service, entry authority, and third-party interference during arrests.
What's his name? Hey man, we're not going anywhere. Step out. Nah, I just moved. Hey, this is the sheriff's office. We need to speak to Ramondo. Can you hear me? I'm sorry? What'd you say? Okay, well his car's here and we just saw him out front, so we know he's inside. What'd he say? What'd he say? I got him in the back? You got him in the back? What'd he say?
Oh, he said that he's telling them that we're making contact with someone.
Okay.
Deputies had legal authority to arrest on site. Florida Statute 901.15 permits arrest with an active warrant, regardless of location. Payton versus New York limits home entries, but hot pursuit applies here. Officers saw the suspect outside before he retreated inside. Once they have probable cause and observe flight into a residence, they may pursue without warrant. The doorway grab is legally justified.
Okay. Ma'am, I understand that, but we just saw him sitting out front on the porch. So I'm really not going to have this discussion with you, whether if he's here or not. I know he's here. It'll really just be simple if you have him step out. We can talk to him with what we need to talk to him about and be done with it. I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am. My name's Corporal Moore. We saw him sitting up on the front porch. This is reference his girlfriend from Polk County. We just need to speak to him. He's not in any trouble, but we're not leaving because we know he's here.
Okay, I'm out.
I really don't want to have to delay this any longer and get your house involved and damage that and do all that stuff. I really don't want to have to do that. If he'll just step out since we know he's here, we can be done with it and move on about our way.
Deputies show professionalism by warning of forced entry. They knocked, announced presence, and explained their purpose. Richards versus Wisconsin requires knock and announce unless exigent circumstances exist. The long negotiation demonstrates patience. However, saying he's not in any trouble contradicts the arrest warrant. This misrepresentation doesn't invalidate the arrest, but could impact credibility.
Oh, okay. The one from Polk County or no? Did you know about that one?
No.
Well, that's a problem then. Where's he at? Look, I don't want him to get hurt, okay?
I don't either. There's dogs, guns.
We don't know what's on the other side of the door, okay?
I definitely understand. I
Right.
just want to make sure
Is he
you know
hiding?
what's going on here.
If you just literally yell for him to walk out here, then he's not going to get hurt. Like, this is a very calm situation.
This is at my house, honestly. As soon as she gets back, whether I need to call her or she responds on the ring camera.
Where is
He doesn't.
he in the house? Look, I know he's here. Okay, I'm not trying to put you in a bad situation, but I don't want to get you in the middle of all this stuff. But if you decide not to help us and he does end up being in there, you're opening yourself up for liability to be charged with this stuff. And I don't want that for you. So I don't think you have any involvement with this stuff. So I know he's in there. I literally saw you guys just sitting out on the front porch. It's just a matter of getting him coming.
When the girlfriend opens the door, deputies grab the suspect immediately. Their aggressive approach stems from safety concerns given his evasion. Graham versus Connor requires objectively reasonable force. The suspect pulled away when grabbed, justifying control holds. The girlfriend physically interfered by grabbing him. This transforms her from bystander to participant, meeting Florida's definition of resisting arrest.
What's that behind you? Huh? What's your girlfriend's name? Put your hands behind your back. Stop resisting. You're going to jail. Alright.
Take a seat.
Alright, you're good to come out. Don't let go of him.
The girlfriend's charge escalates to battery on law enforcement. Florida Statute 784.07 makes touching an officer during duties a battery. Deputies report she shoved and struck an officer's face. This becomes a third-degree felony. Her statement, "This is America, I'm walking," shows she doesn't understand her situation. Physical interference with arrests has no First Amendment protection. Locked children inside create complications. Deputies must ensure child welfare while managing arrestees. Their decision to have the mother unlock the door shows good judgment. Florida law requires ensuring children's safety when parents are arrested. The threat to kick in the door is legally sound given exigent circumstances. Resolving through the mother avoids property damage and trauma.
Allie, they're probably inside. They're probably inside.
Okay, I'm in the hands of you.
No.
Get off. You are literally
Ma'am?
hurting my wrist.
When you don't
Just
listen.
use the other wrist or something.
They're inside the house and the kids
Thank
lock
you.
the door and they're not letting us in.
All right, just put them in one of their cars. Come on. How were they, like small kids?
One was like probably like 10, and then 2 other smaller children.
Hey, I need you to get those kids to open the door now, or we're gonna have to boot your door down.
They need to open the door.
Yeah, they need to open the door. One, because they're small children, and we need to check on them and make sure they're okay. Because your son and his girlfriend are in handcuffs.
Okay, so hold on. Let me have to call the bag. And my other son, he's old enough to be there, but I'm on my way. Hold on.
Okay.
Officers discover marijuana and ammunition during vehicle inventory. South Dakota versus Opperman permits inventory searches without warrants when following procedures. The marijuana wasn't the arrest basis the stolen vehicle warrant provided authority. Officers explain the ex-girlfriend's actions to the mother. Their advice never to put vehicles in someone else's name is sound, but comes too late.
Okay, don't let anybody in that car yet because we haven't collected everything. Huh? The weed in the front seat and the rounds in the trunk. Sorry, your mom. Okay. So, Romano.
Okay.
He has a warrant for a stolen car, which is that car. So whatever shenanigans his girlfriend
it's the
pulled.
bullshit, but yeah,
Yep,
okay.
I got you. That has nothing to do with us,
I
unfortunately.
understand that.
So I don't know what her deal is or why she would do that.
It's been an ongoing
Yeah.
battle, but
So as of right now, that's obviously what she pulled down there. She got him to write a warrant and she got him to list the car as stolen. So we saw the stolen car. We knew he was inside. We knocked on the door. The other female, I don't even know her name on
her
it.
name is Cashmere.
Cashmere. Answered the door. The male came up to the front door with her. We asked him to step out so we could talk to him. He didn't want to step out, so we tried to grab him out. He yanked back in, turned into a whole mess because she was fighting with us and stuff. It didn't have to go down that way, but unfortunately,
So she's going to jail for
yes, for resisting and bat LEO. She shoved me and hit me in the face. So that's where we're at.
But y'all weren't coming for her and
No, she could have had nothing to do with it. But he already had the warrant. Like I said, obviously, whatever's going on with that girl in, I guess, Polk County or wherever it is, that's between them. She had nothing to do with it, but she decided to insert herself. So that's where we're at.
can you please tell Cashmere Miracle?
I think all the kids are over here too, by the way.
All the kids that were in the house are in this house.
She can, Pigeon, she can explain, because we're not going to put their business out there. If they want to tell it, they can.
Pretty much that girl, she told me to put her car in those. They say, these cars, the name get, you know, look at one. I know, you know, that's the bit.
Unfortunately, when they put it in the other person's name, though,
It
never do that. Never put your car in someone else's name. I don't care if you think you guys are the tightest couple. You don't know, a year down the road, 6 months, whatever, something happens, and then all of a sudden, and then we see this a lot. I get it. It's just, we don't have nothing to do with that. You know what I mean? Like, we can't control that. Like, so.
The suspect receives a D. He gave his ex control by putting the vehicle in her name. He avoided officers and retreated inside. His door resistance added charges. Having his girlfriend interfere resulted in her arrest and battery charges. He didn't use violence, and eventually complied, but his resistance met Florida's statutory definition. Better choices would have prevented escalation. The girlfriend receives an F. She had no legal obligation but chose to physically interfere. Florida Statute 784.07 makes her actions battery on law enforcement, a third-degree felony with up to 5 years prison. She wasn't the warrant target but made herself a defendant by striking an officer. City of Houston versus Hill protects verbal criticism but not physical interference. She could have avoided charges by stepping aside. Officers receive a B+. They showed patience during negotiation and attempted peaceful resolution. Their knowledge of hot pursuit and inventory procedures was solid. They managed child welfare and minimized property damage. However, saying he's not in any trouble was misleading. Their force was justified under Graham. The aggressive door grab was reasonable given evasion. They properly charged both subjects under Florida law. The suspect was charged with resisting arrest without violence. The girlfriend faced resisting and battery on law enforcement, a third-degree felony. The warrant stemmed from the ex-girlfriend's report. Case outcomes are pending. All subjects are innocent until proven guilty. If this helped, like and subscribe. Share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching.